Hello, historians. Tonight, your homework requires that you read a primary source document, and to make sense of it, I want you to do this carefully before you report to class tomorrow. And I'm going to give you some helpful steps on how to do it so that you'll be prepared to hit the ground running tomorrow. The first step is the housekeeping. You have to get things in order, get them organized before you begin. Take some notes, and then you'll be ahead of the game. The first step, what kind of document do you have? Is it a letter? Or is it a diary entry? Was this document written intended to be given as a speech? The next thing you need to make note of, when was the document written? What was going on in this time period? The next thing to note, who wrote the document, and I don't mean just what was the person's name. Were they male? Were they female? Were they young? Was that person old? And what was the intended audience? To whom was this person speaking? That's all of step one. Now we'll move on to step two, making sense of the document. This is going to require you to put on your thinking cap. This is a little bit harder. The first thing you do is you try to make sense of it. What does the document say? What does it tell you? What is this author? What is saying? Take note of the three most important points that are made. The next point. What does the document reveal to you? What can you learn about the author by reading it? What can you learn about the time period by reading it? And how do you know that you're learning that? Make some notes. The next step. How does this document connect to what we've talked about or read? It's time to put the puzzle pieces all together. And the final task before you as you make sense of this document, what else would you like to know? If you could ask the author a question, what would you ask him or her? What else do you need to know to really get a sense of what was going on in the time period? So that's how you do it, historians. First, you do your housekeeping. Next, you put all the pieces together, you put your thinking cap on, and you are good to go. I'll see you tomorrow. Be prepared to be brilliant.